there's little evidence that building a business plan actually leads to startup companies' success. Oh my goodness. I just read this morning in this article, and I thought I want to examine it right away. I thought, oh my goodness, my my whole plan, my everything, the company that I'm building, is this threatened? Okay. I just want to examine it right away. And so I was reading this article, Getting to Plan B, Breaking Through to a Better Business Model by John Mullins and Randy Komisar from Boston Harvard Business Press from 2009. And I'm just going to read this part quick. So, okay, yet, in spite of widespread belief in the benefits that can be derived from business planning, there is little empirical evidence indicating that founders who write a business plan actually create more successful firms. One group of researchers view business planning as an important activity for successful firm creation, as it supports entrepreneurs' decision-making in a number of ways. Other researchers, however, challenge that planning as they believe that planning can lead to cognitive rigidities, and that time devoted to planning could be more usefully spent on building the new organization and establishing customer relationships. Oh my goodness. Well, I read this and thought like, oh, I'm working so much on planning. I'm, planning everything. And largely see it as a good thing. But I, started thinking, and I'm like, okay. Well, with what I'm doing, which is making this company, Superette, a shop for business structure, I really want to work with startup founders on establishing frameworks for strong operational and financial, success. And when I saw this, I thought like, well, okay, for what I'm doing, I'm more, trying to put a structure in place that doesn't so much, hold a founder to you're going to do step A, step B, step C in this order type of thing. My structure is more centered around what are you going to do when things change? One regulatory change. This is likely going to lead to you needing to change part of your contract, which may lead to needing to change part of your operations and your processes, which, may need to, change some of your controls in your process. How are you making sure that you have, that documentation or whatever it is? And then how are you storing that associated data? Like, I think that's much more so what I'm focusing on. And then like the other side of it is giving all the information needed to make those decisions. So I kind of thought, well, okay, my lane isn't so much being like, do this and this and this. My lane is more, here's all the data that you need to make decisions. Here's where you need to look for changes that or for information that may change your processes and, have this, ripple effect for, other parts of your business that need to change, and so that they can make that decision. So I'm hoping that, that this really actually sort of reaffirms what I'm doing, and that I can help founders, have the information and it's written down, but it's in a format that makes it so you can be adapting to these changes. And so, yeah, just a real quick one. I thought, oh my gosh, I want to talk about it right away. So that's what I got. I am building this in public, and yeah, tell me what you think.